Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. I'm Stella, and this is Tarrant from Meeple University. And we are today playing Mythwind from Open All Studios. So
That's my cue.
Yes, that is your cue. And this is a sandboxy type of game where this is a cooperative where we will be performing our asymmetric skills and trying to advance the village, develop good relationship with other creatures like fairies, golems and sprites
and villagers and all sorts of things.
Yes, so hope you are well. How's your weekend so far? This is a long weekend for Australia. Is it Australia?
Not for all of Australia.
Oh, not? Okay.
Victoria, Tasmania. I think that's it, actually. Western Australia had its Labor Day last week.
Yeah.
And I think most of the other states have their Labor Day in October.
There you go. And this is 37 degrees yesterday and today. So if you are...
As alluded by David, we've got 3 high 30s, low 40s days in a row down here. So
yeah.
That's really the first...
Stinking hot Melbourne, yeah. It's
the first heat wave we've had this summer, really.
I
The
know.
first prolonged one.
And it is so hot, I can tell you. It's a great decision to have the aircon. We're both looking at the aircon in the studio. Otherwise, camera will overheat, everything will shut down. And 37 degrees is, I think, around 100 Fahrenheit. So you can imagine how hot this is. It's not that hot. We've been 40 or something like that, but it's hot. Trust me, it's hot. So hello. So Ty's been here earlier. We have Steven. David reminded us. Lico7, good morning. And Richard. And Renee, Anto, Gabrielle. Mark Vil from Finland. It must be nice and cool there, like in the Europe, on the other side of the globe.
Yeah, March in Finland. That's probably chillier than here.
Yeah. We've got Talking Taco 12, Sparky 5960. So you in CanCon. Hey! Did we play? Are you an electrician now? Sparky is an electrician in Australia, right?
I assume so.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Pre-assuming that you are an electrician.
Just ignore us if it's wrong. Thai, Aquanium, not for Australia. Very hot in Melbourne today, I heard. Absolutely. So, Sparky, what we know about Sparky is potentially an electrician and not living in Melbourne, but in Australia because we met in CanCon.
And there you go. Snowing in Portugal at the moment. Yeah. I did not even
not an electrician. No, we were wrong. Oh, boo. Well, Sparky is a nickname for electrician, at least in Australia.
Yes.
So
not a very good nickname, to be honest, if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they chippies and they all have these different things, but you would prefer the electrician to
not be spark.
Not be generating spark.
It's actually true. 3 degrees Celsius in Netherlands. Oh my gosh. Hey, Renee, we might actually see you because we are planning to potentially go to Netherlands before Essen this year. Right, Tarrant?
Yes.
For our delayed honeymoon. Anyways, before we start the game, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do firstly. So today, this is a cooperative game. That might be slightly spoilers for the event card what we show. We actually restarting, we have played it, but we're restarting it from the first game, the first
Restored factory settings.
Restored factory setting season. So hopefully we don't actually accidentally miss anything. So apologize if that's the case. So it's less spoiler for you. And I think this happens to the best of us. We did some of the rules incorrectly. So I'm like, it's like we've in a few chapters like, oh no, we've done things incorrectly.
Yes, we invented a fan-made hard mode.
Yes, fan-made hard mode. So there you go. If you done something wrong on the rules, don't be yourself up. I usually learn it more wrong than you. That makes sense. Tarrant tends to be like righter than me, but this time that's okay. Like you're only human. I'm not the only one that's boo the rules. Yes.
It's always I always find that they make good stories where you make like one small mistake, but it completely changes
Yeah.
the game.
Like remember the really easy game of Zombie Kids? I was like, yep, 3 turns. Like no, it's 2 turns. Like how do I get that? I don't know. It's like
Well, the first few times we played Luxor, we left half the tiles on the board.
I don't remember
made
that.
no sense.
There you go. So yeah, don't beat
No,
yourself
we took
up.
most of them off. There was something that we did wrong.
Okay, well, don't beat yourself up like I did. No, I didn't beat myself. I beat Terrence up.
Let's move on.
Oh, great. Pop over. There you go. What are we up to here in the chat? 25 Celsius during the night. Oh, hi.
Negative 25.
Oh, okay. Home 3 board games and I'm hooked. Oh, that's a great game. And I've like tempted to have it to repurchase the video games on Steam because it was like $5 or something like that. Heroes Might of Magic 3, and then there's like, you know, the other one is also so cheap at Steam. So I was like, I want to do it. But then I'm committed to play Diablo 4 first, so video game wise. What else did I miss? 33 degrees, 11 p.m. Oh, that's not too bad, but yes. Board Game PD, hello. Don Dad, good day. I love your t-shirt. Do you have chickens? No, I don't have chicken, but the neighbor has chicken. They're cute. And then my little niece likes it. Team Cosmic, hello. So we are going to do I was going to say that what we're going to do in this game, but then I got sidetracked. So we're going to do an overview, and then we're going to play one season, which is season 1. And then throughout, we're going to let you know how to enter the giveaway. Yeah. So and the giveaway is, and let me just double check. I can't really remember by heart, and then just want to make sure I got it right. So USA, Canada, Europe, and the UK. Yes. So unfortunately, we couldn't really send it to Australia. So this is depending on our partner. So thanks to Open All Studio for providing the giveaway.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I love chickens.
Get
Chicken.
no chickens in this game. Not that we've found yet.
No.
Right,
cold and rainy here in New Washington, D.C. Oh no. Team Cosmic. I totally forgot that on Twitter. I'm Cosmic Bad, but on here Team Cosmox. Lol. How do we enter? Not yet. I'll let you know how to enter soon. All right, Tarrant. Take it.
So this is, as you mentioned, this is a very sandboxy game, and
while you do that, I'm gonna just revise on the on the fixed rules on here. All right.
Yep. So as you alluded, this is a very sandboxy game, and it's a very asymmetrical game. And we're going to, I'm sure, very frequently reference the video game, which got us through the pandemic, which was Stardew Valley, because it really, really has that feel. The game is split into seasons, and there'll be, start of the game, there'll be 9 turns in each season, and they're tracked by these weather cards. And on each turn, fundamentally, we're going to take a town actions. We're going to take our meeples, put them onto one of, at the moment there's 5 action spaces, so we'll place it onto one of those action spaces, take the action. Only one of us can go to each location. And then on our personal board, we're going to take character actions. So for me, I'm a farmer. My character actions are going to be planting new crops, watering them to make them grow, harvesting them for money, and then upgrading my farm with livestock and equipment. So various things will happen. If the weather, for example, if it's sunny in the spring, I get to plant something for free, stuff like that. On Stella's side, she's the crafter.
I am.
And has a number of materials in this track here. And her character actions are to either gain new materials into this bag, 5 different types of materials, or sell them, which gives money and actions, to draw materials out of that bag and put them into this slot here, to refine materials, which is to spend those and advance others along this path. When we do those character actions, we are limited to. You see, they're in two colors, blue and orange. And each action we take out on the town board has a certain alignment to an action on your board, and you have to do actions of matching alignment. So you don't get full choice of what you want to do. You are a little bit limited by that. Those actions there.
Yeah.
You can also, so these colors, they represent the different inhabitants of the valley, which are the sprites and the villagers. Again, if you're a Stardew Valley fan, Junimos and villagers really coming through strongly there. We can hire these and they'll give us some extra actions that we can take after our character actions. Now, what are we trying to achieve across this season? Because this is a game that has no end point. You basically just keep playing until you've explored everything, probably told the whole story through this entire deck of event cards. You just keep playing and building up and developing your skills and becoming stronger, and then you can do more and more in each season. Each season we have a common goal, which is shown here. So if we can meet this goal, good things will happen. That's sort of something we're trying to achieve. So in this particular season, we will be trying to have the highest town resource. Go back to here. These are resources shared by the town. We'll be trying to have the highest town resource 4 above the lowest town resource. So we're trying to do that. We're trying to further our own people, do objectives, basically just explore.
Let me just check. I'm just laughing on the chat. Sorry, continue. I try not to disturb you.
I think that's it. So I'm playing the farmer. Stella's the crafter. There are 2 other characters which come with the game: the ranger and the merchant.
Yes.
Which we are not playing as.
No, we're not. But we can actually save this character and then use a different character for the next season. So that's pretty cool.
Yes, that's true.
Cool.
In your ability to play the game on a never-ending basis, you can. If you're playing 2 players, you can swap between all 4 characters and really bring everyone along on that journey. It's part of achieving 100% of the game, which again has that really sandbox video game feel.
But as Stacey said, yes, the game is kind of like almost never ending, but this stream isn't.
Yes,
we're gonna play
a single season.
Unlimited scene. So
the single season is the point at which you can save the game.
Yeah.
And of course, let's see, we're playing in trays. There's double layer trays everywhere. It is set up to basically pack away in 3 or 4 minutes and set up again in 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
Yeah, much like Seventh Continent and games like that. They put a lot of thought into how can you save that marathon game.
Yep, there you go. There's like a counter here as well. This is everywhere. And this is like the stuff here. What is this for, Tarrant?
That is for if our goal requires us to count something that we've done.
Okay, I see.
In this case, it's not. Our goal is to achieve something at the end of the season. Where are my other goal cards?
So we will.
There's a whole lot more goal cards. There's a whole lot more of everything.
This feels more like Stardew Valley, the video game, than Stardew Valley, the board game, to Stardew Valley, the video game. That's what I think.
Yes, Stardew Valley, the board game, was a Stardew Valley themed cooperative game. This is a uniquely themed Stardew Valley feel of game.
Yes, and we like both. We like Stardew Valley, the board game, and this one. So this is a very fun cooperative calming game. And let's not play the hard mode today, shall we?
Yes, let's play the easy mode.
Yes.
Let's make our own easy mode and do double the actions so we can show twice as much.
Yes.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
But hopefully we'll show enough of what our characters do and all the actions as we go through.
That's correct. So back to the chat. I'm just quickly saying hello. So Steph Little, hello. Picturesque, yes. Giveaway not for. Yeah, sorry about that. Ryan's here. Hello, Ryan. Tarrant, David say Tarrant takes livestock photos.
Have livestock here.
Yeah. Seems so neat. Yeah, it is. Ryan say I love how different the characters are. Michael never played something similar. I'm very intrigued. Yeah. Cool
It's the
concept.
first. It is the first time I've really seen.
Yeah.
A lot of thought has very much gone into giving it that feel.
That's
You
correct.
can
That's
tell
correct.
that. I've often wondered, how could you make a truly sandbox board game? Because how would it work? How
Yeah.
would you,
Yeah.
How
It's a
would
really
you
cool
save it?
concept.
How would you make things interesting to do? And you can tell a lot of thought's gone into capturing that.
So I believe that they are running a second print already for Kickstarter soon. By the way, this video is not sponsored by OpenL Studio, and this is us just playing it, but they are providing the giveaway, and they are providing the game that you see today. Okay. Continue. This game looks amazing. Recording. Massman from Twitch. Hello. I want to play a rancher in Starjute Valley. Lol. Ryan C. Hello. Martha Ford from Facebook. Hello. Massman. Yeah, I don't know what's the board game category in Twitch. I should probably fix it. Anyways, let's show everyone the giveaway, shall we?
Yes, so to enter the giveaway, which is for a copy of Mythwind with thanks to OpenL Studios for US, UK, EU, and Canada.
Yeah.
Is that the fourth?
Yeah.
Head to meepleuniversity.com/giveaway. Enter the password, which is Tarrant. For some reason, you just run out of ideas.
No, I was ranting because a lot of people, like you misspell Tarrant is fine, but a lot of our close friends misspell your name so often. I'm like, this is Tarrant.
So you've made it a challenge this time.
Yes, it's a challenge for you.
Enter it all in caps, enter your details there, and you'll go in the running. At the end of this video, we will draw a lucky winner.
Yay!
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. So we don't have to do rock, paper, scissors. We just decide who wants to start first.
That is correct. So let's... I haven't explained what any of the actions do yet, but we'll...
Hi, Annie, make it lessons. Yes.
So the first thing that happens in each day, maybe it's a week, is we flip a weather card. So there are 9 of these. There's 3 of each of the weathers. No, this is not Snowdonia. It's not fog, drizzle, and sleet. We've got rain, sun, and cloud. So it's raining. Where is it? There we go. It's raining.
So let's put it... I haven't actually set it up. No, that's
here?
not it. This one. No, that's not it.
No, put it here.
What? Yeah.
Put it
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so it's raining.
It makes sense if you do it next.
Put it there.
I forgot to set it up.
Okay.
Just pull it down.
It's raining. So we, after we determine that it is raining, a couple things might happen. So there are effects for this season on this tile, which occur if you get a specific combination of 3 weathers in a row. So you're not going to get that until the third turn. So nothing happens there. Then we check for any icons on this card. Sorry, we do me first as a farmer. So we check my farmer board.
Can I turn off the aircon just a little bit down? It's okay.
If you'd like. I
feel a little bit nausea.
Yeah.
I don't know, everyone. I just like all of a sudden, I'll be back.
We check the weather. So this is the weather for the farmer. And in spring, I'm looking for sun. So nothing happens there. And then if there were any icons in the corner here, we would resolve those. But there's not. So,
I'll set it up properly.
Right. So nothing really happens there. While you do that, I shall explain the actions. So town actions. We'll now each take a town action. So we've got this one here. This is improve the town. We can either pay $5 and go out and explore one of these spaces. Take it off. It gives us a spot to construct a building in later on. Or we can buy resources for the town. And the cost to buy resources for the town depends on the character. So here's mine. I'm a farmer. I'm good at producing food and not terribly cultured. So it's going to be cheaper for me to produce food. Whereas on Stella's side, put this over, it's pretty much the reverse. We've got complementary characters in that way. So the crafter is very cultured, making all this fancy stuff, but not very good at making food. That's what we do there. This spot here is to hire. You can hire these workers. This spot up here is to go adventuring. So we'll take a card from the adventure deck and resolve it. It will give us a choice. This one here is to construct a building. So the buildings work on a tech tree in this game. Here's the tech tree of buildings. At the start of the game, all we can build is trading post and general store. So I've pulled them out. These are their costs on them, which depends on the player count. And we'll see those if we construct those. And then we've got the longhouse, which is just a place where we can go to either get a coin or gain a skill. Skills, each of our characters has skills that we can build up, another sort of thing that you can achieve as you go through the game. We need to pay for those. It will take us a bit of effort to pay for those. So there we go. Hello. Welcome back. How are you feeling?
Yes, I took some ginger tablets.
Okay.
I don't know why. Just like all of a sudden feeling nausea. Oh, for no reason at all.
Do tell me if we need to stop or if I need to proceed solo.
Keep going.
Keep going? Okay.
How many Ryans we got today? I don't know. Last week it was like 3 Ryans, 4 Ryans, 3 Ryans. Okay, I miss saying hello while I try to fix my nausea. All right, last just finished a 3-player game of Voidfall. Head is spinning. Oh, I can tell you not the only one that with head spinning. Wafa, hello, Justin Harris. Yes, I go on a tear on a rant, but not a Tarrant. Lol. Yeah, well, David, you spelled Tarrant correctly. And hello, everyone who's just joined. Hello, Mr. I was gonna say hello, Mr. Potato, so because the name is Hello, Mr. Potato. So hello, Mr. Potato. David Joe Bauer, caramel, cheese. I want you to make cheese. Matthew Cox, Pamdy, stay healthy. Thank you so much. Ryan said lots of COVID going around New Zealand at the moment. Is it the same in Melbourne? I'm not sure actually. Have you checked the news?
If there is, it's not heavily in the news.
Okay.
It was worse in winter last year. All right. I'm going to start by...
Why my person is like here?
I'm going to start by exploring. Part of this is it's very helpful for me to begin with sprite-based actions because that's going to put some crops into my farm. So I'm going to go here. And the action I take... We can do all of this simultaneously, by the way. But, of course, we're not going to do that because that's terrible viewing. So I'm going to spend 5... Mythwind dollars. I don't know what the currency is. To go out exploring, find the nice spot. And I'm gonna. This looks good. Looks flat. I think a building could go there pretty quickly. So I'm gonna flip this over.
Ooh.
And that is a resource of our choice.
So let's get that to further our goal for this season, which is the highest resource must be 4 higher than the lowest. So what are we going to use?
Well, either food. I feel like I might be able to get food more easily than anything else.
That's correct. Well, I can get culture more easily because 5. Yeah, the food is more expensive for me.
Right, I'm going to raise the food. Okay. You choose your town action?
Where is that here? So that actually dictates this as well. Now, I want to step back a little bit. Have you explained my board, how it works slightly?
Slightly.
Okay.
I haven't explained why you're doing it.
All right. So I'm a crafter, right? So that's the proof. My job is to refine goods to fulfill requests, to upgrade and gain points, and also to upgrade. I can upgrade my skills to be more efficient, better by discarding these goods. So it actually says here very little. This type of good, I need level 3. This type of good, I need level 2. It's not the amount of goods, but the level that's I had to give up. And that's the cost and that's the benefits, what I can do. Things like I can do this action, I can do this action, and so on. So I want to like keep it moving. And I'll start with 5 goods. So there are 5 different goods this on the back. And this will get drawn at the at each round. So I will have to make sure I have enough so that I have efficient turn. And out of these, this is like to sell or to actually gain one this type of goods, which is from my own supply, to the bag, right? So looking at this, I also have this request, and I already have this one, and I want to try to get this completed, of course, because I can, you know, just a chain reaction up to it. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do, I think I want to do this type of action, which means going to the center.
Doing a sprite action.
I will do a sprite action. Sprite action is the one. This could be both.
That could be both. That could be either, but you don't know because you're going adventuring. This one becomes a sprite action if you hire a sprite.
Yeah. I think I would probably need to do that. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna hire a worker because that's useful for you for an extra action. So the sprite cost me 2.
Yep.
My money there, and then I put it here. Thank you.
All right, then we come down and do our character actions. So
Stella
we're both
is refined. Well, I don't think so.
So we're both sprite
Hi, giggles.
aligned. I am going to plant. It's the sensible thing to do first. So planting will cost me 0, 1, 1, or 2. So
Yes.
I'm going to plant some beans. There we go. Now my board is very overgrown at the moment, but I can clear
It's like
that up
Stardew
later.
Valley. You just like clear up everything. It's cute.
Yep.
Mhm.
That does have a very Stardew Valley feel.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my character action.
Yeah.
Go go.
But technically, you can actually do, right? Like your character, like your town action and character actions, everything, rather than back and forth.
Correct.
All right. What I'm gonna do, as I say, I'm gonna take this one into the bag. This one.
Probably take that away.
No. I need the cost. Sorry, this cost. Put it here. There you go.
Yep.
Done.
And
Just
then
that one.
and then gather.
And then gather. So the gather action is actually represented by the bag. So gather means like I draw 3 and put it in this part of my board. Okay, let's hope that. Oh, that's good. I draw that. That's what I want.
Yep.
1. This is also what I want in here.
Yep.
3. Oops. I
That's
2. Boo boo. Okay.
All right, and now you may refine once.
Well, refine is this one.
Yes.
And I can't refine because in refining, I have to have 2 of the same goods at one slot, moving it to the next one and discarding 1 back to the bag.
Is that how it works? Is it?
I think so. Let me just double check because here. Because I just want to make sure that slightly, oh no, we played the rules incorrectly last time. I just want to make sure that is correct. In the meantime, I'll look at the chat quickly. David say aren't sprite-based actions more appropriate for video games?
No, you just remove from the inventory slot.
Oh, rather than...
Yeah, it comes from here.
Oh, there you go. See, I did wrong again. So I do this and remove from here?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't need to be here. See? Lucky Tarrant check. What would I do with that Tarrant?
And returns the bag.
Thank you.
All right, now
See, this is like made like hard mode. I thought that it needs to be here and then discard it. Okay, very good.
All right, and now I have no workers. You have a worker, so you may take a blue worker action.
Yes. So out of these, I can do that more because I need more of these. I need 1 more. So, or I can sell. So I can sell this one instead, paying 1 money and then do this action. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put 1 more of these into the bag. That's it. Done.
All right. So there we go. We have reached the end of the first day. So we retrieve our workers.
Yeah, art is really good. Hello, I'm Gigil from Rainy Weekend.
All right. So we retrieve our minis from the board.
Yes.
You reduce that sprite by 1 and return it to your tray. I push this stuff along and draw another one from my bag. I have my own bag, which I haven't been showing, but
Surprise! Sorry.
surprise.
I want to check that everyone can spell your name so that they enter the giveaway.
Yes.
They are.
Entries are pouring in.
pouring in like
day
rain.
one's rain. Okay. Day 2. You'll find that once you know what's going on, and once you're doing your personal actions simultaneously, seasons flow very quickly. So we have a cloud.
Also, there's an action there.
Yes, so we don't have 3 yet. We can't check this, but if we just have a look at this, nothing needs rain, then cloud. So nothing from here is going to happen soon.
That's a trigger, yeah.
And we have also avoided this risk. We were trying to push up the food. We could have lost the food if it rained 3 times.
So sad.
Okay. Nothing happens with clouds on a spring day.
Which is you?
Yep. But we do get an event. So this icon is an event.
Keep changing the scene.
So now we have 1 event card. We have to shuffle this event card, and I'm sure it will tell us more things. So now we're going to start to learn some story.
Yes.
More locals. A sudden crashing sound booms across the town. At the source of the commotion is a pile of wood set aside for construction that has collapsed.
Sorry, I was just like...
Trapped underneath it is a panicked-looking creator sprite. It cries out, "Help! I was only trying to tidy up the pile." The terrified sprite is carefully freed and gives thanks before embarrassedly scurrying back into the forest. Read event 2 immediately. The creator sprite that was freed from under the woodpile returns to town. He introduces himself as Ponk and takes your group into the forest where there is a gathering of many unfamiliar sprites. You overhear them talking about your town, occasionally in a surly tone. Once they notice your presence, however, they scatter and hide in the greenery. Ponk looks embarrassed and scurries away as well. How odd. Perhaps they got shy. Shuffle in events 3 and 1, 4, 6. So we take event 3. We take event 1, 4, 6, which I have lost from my reset pile. Where is it? 1, 4, 6. We shuffle these up. Okay. There we go. All right.
Done.
Now on to the...
Now just double checking. Like, I truly made my life harder with this before. Okay, anyways. Is that
right? I want to do another sprite action.
There's a question.
Is this a campaign-like game? Yes, it is. One long campaign.
Long one. Yep.
I kind of want to do another sprite action.
Unless if you want to recruit the villager.
So I can get some livestock, but I need some money before I do those things.
Where have you spent your money? You clear up some clearings.
I cleared out some clearings.
That's correct. That's 5.
Let's have a look at the buildings we need. Because the trading post is pretty helpful once that's built.
That you can what do you call it?
You can swap things around, but we need something I can't afford. So no, you know what? I'm gonna go adventuring because it's fun.
Ooh. So there's a risk that you can't really. It'll dictate what individual action you can do.
Correct.
I made that mistake. Never again.
Right, so I found a sunken cave. Lounging by the seaside.
Wait. You need to get your button closer, please.
Lounging by the seaside, you spot a grotto, partially submerged in the tide. Exploring it, you see a scattered pile of goods. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Looks like someone's pack washed up here. There's also a submerged tunnel nearby. You could swim it, but the tide is rising. A is search the goods and leave with your findings before the tide comes. Or B is push your luck and swim into the submerged tunnel. I want goods early on.
Yeah.
I think that's the right way to find it. Found a town, so I'm going to go with A. Either way, I was going to be aligned with villagers. A, you find some goodies and escape well ahead of the tide. Gain $3.
It's not good. Lying.
must
No,
have
it's
flogged-
not lying.
I must have flogged it.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Tarrant. All right.
There we go. So it does force me though into doing a villager action.
And also, because you've advanced this food, that means it forces you to actually advance that with your money because your food costs 5, my food costs 15.
True.
So make sure you have enough money and do clearings, whatever it is. Your focus is money, I guess. That makes sense?
Yep.
All right, me. I need to get. I had a plan. So I reckon you should probably do this one next. Yes.
I kind of want sprites. I
Oh.
would like the sprite. I'm going to go and hire the sprites next turn, probably.
Oh yeah, because I only have one, so this goes. I'm going to have a look at this. This will give us sprite dice, and you could have told me, and I wouldn't take the sprite. Maybe I don't know.
You need it too.
Yeah, but I could. Anyways, so this is 2. What's the cost of this building, Tarrant?
In 1 or 2 players,
top one,
it's
right?
2 of these and 1 of these and 1 food.
Okay, so we're almost there. I don't need to do clearings, can I?
We don't need that many clearings at the moment. But clearings can give us random resources and things that might help us build these.
Do you actually need this, or should I take it?
You can take that.
Okay, I'll take that then. I pay 2, and then I'll take that into my supply. So I can only choose one, not both. My action. Okay.
All right. So now we do our character actions.
Yeah, I'll do one first. So first is to do one of these. I can actually advance from here to here without having to give up anything to advance to 1, like that, for example. And then I will do one of these, which I can do this one.
Are you going to take a new material first and gather?
So to move from this to here is I just move it.
Yep, that's refining, but you also get to do one of these and to gather.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So I will put this one into my bag. Joink. And then I gather. How many? 3?
3.
1, that's good. 2, wow, that's good. 3, that's good. Look at these. All right. So I should probably yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah. And then is that it? So I've done that bit. I've gathered. Do I have any more actions, or that's it?
You've got your worker action.
I thought that's. Oh yeah.
And you need to do that worker action as well, so that I can get my.
Oh, I can do
that
2.
It comes back for me.
I can do 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry. First, to stepping back, I was actually doing this as well. So one I put more of these into the bag. Second one, I move this one here. And then the third one, I'll do this. So put one into the bag, right? And then next is this one. So refine more.
Refining would be here.
Sorry, here. Yes, is that correct?
Yep. All right. On my side, I could just harvest this for coin, but I want to grow it first. So I might buy myself some livestock. I'm going to spend 3 and get a little cow. Now I need to kind of plan where my cow's going to go. Hopefully I'll be able to show the livestock mechanism.
Yeah.
Require me to do it. Alright, and I still have no workers.
That's it.
So there we go. Return.
I can fulfill
mince.
request.
You can fulfill a request at the end of your turn, but you don't yet have.
No, I need 1 more of these, which I can get next time. So I'm actually looking at this, right? Make sure that the dust, I don't do any refining on the dust automatically.
Alright, so that worker comes down. This one goes to 0, which means we re-roll it. Oh, it's weak. It's only 1. one.
Oh, sorry, Tarrant.
That's fine.
Oh, I missed the
I didn't
chat.
plan.
It's so pretty.
All right, third day.
Mm-hmm.
The weather is sunny. So that is good. Nothing triggers up here. We've got cloud, then sun. So if it's cloud next, it would be a good time to build. But I don't think that's going to happen. We get an event.
Another event.
Another event. So event. Called to the valley, an elderly man rides into town on his rickety mule-drawn cart on an otherwise unremarkable day. He stops in the middle of the town and begins to unload. When questioned of his intentions, he simply smiles and says, "I have been called here by our Creator to be with you wonderful people." All on his own, he begins to build. Place the chapel on the fourth space of the construction queue.
I love snow and winter. Paul said, when you take the breath and it's cold and crisp, I love it. I understand. Right now, I want that. It's really hot.
Okay, so what just happened was we got a building constructed on our own, but it goes in the construction queue. So again, very video game-like. When you declare that something is to be built, when you go to Robin and say, "Build me this shed," it takes a couple days to build. So the chapel is going to sit here until it advances onto the board. It also means we need to clear another space before it's got space to go.
Correct. Maybe I should do that. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to hire for
Sorry,
$2.
Sorry, Tarrant.
This one. It still aligns me. Oh, sorry. I forgot to say that it is sunny, and sunny lets me plant something.
That's cool.
Now I'm planting beans again. I have to plant. If I'm planting something I've already planted, it has to go adjacent.
If it's the same one, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I get the. Then I do the planting thing. Yep.
The planting thing.
Yes. Yoga.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Your choice.
Should I go to the clearing? Okay, we can probably get a good resource. Maybe
Probably
not.
worthwhile. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have that many other things to
I have
spend
5.
money
Yeah,
on.
I have 5 because you're focusing on the buying the food. All right, I'm gonna clear up. Oh, out of these 2, which one, Tarrant? It doesn't really
I'd
matter.
have to cut down trees there.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do that. There you go. You get income.
Yes.
Which is a resource. A type of resource is not income as in like you get income. Anyways.
So we do have what we need to build the general store now.
Oh.
If we were to do that, we would go down 1 in food. The benefit of the general store is you can pay 3 coins to do an additional character action.
Okay. Do you want to build? How do we build?
You build over here. It's a villager aligned action.
Okay. All right. You've done your board action?
Yep. So my character actions, I'm going to tend twice.
Yep.
So tending is watering. So for my straight character action, I'm going to water these. Now they're worth $3. And for my worker action, I'm going to water this. Now, I don't actually have to flip it in place because you'll see some of these aren't symmetrical. As long as one square is in the same place that it was.
Okay.
All right.
That's you?
That's me.
So while I'm going to do refining again. So I'm going to move this one here. Now I have exactly the correct items I can give out, which I will do at the end of this round. And then the next one is one of these. Now I'm going to start working on fulfilling these also actually, because this will give me flexibility and I like the look of this one. So this has actually helped me refine things faster, which in turn I can fulfill requests faster and so on. And by the way, this request, if I don't fill it by the end of this season, this will be gone and then I will draw it again. I can get the same one, I can get a different one. So I'm going to work towards this. So
again, that's very Sandbox video game, right? It gives you a limited amount of time to achieve something.
Like in Stardew
to
Valley.
give you a light urgency.
Yeah. So looking at this, and my action is in this area. So I can only take one of these and I'll get this one into the bag.
I always look at that as if it's a mouse trap.
Yes, I thought it is. Window.
Paper press or something.
Yeah. And then for this one, I'll use in... Oh, can I use this now that I'm doing this? Please remind me.
You can, but
Yeah.
have you done your gather and refine?
No. So I've taken that, and then I will do this one
That's refine.
to refine, and then gather
Mhm.
is. Oh, before I do this, isn't it? I need to gather first. No.
Yeah.
3 again, and that would be this 3. This is good. This is what I want. Not always, but yes.
Mhm.
There's also a maximum of things here that I can do. So, okay. What else?
Worker action.
And this one. I'm gonna put. What do I need? I need this one. Okay, let's do that. The boot. No, it's not the boot. Whatever that is. Done. Done.
All right.
Now end of season.
Yes. So.
Hey, now I get to show fulfilling orders. This goes to 1.
Yep,
All right, let's fulfill orders.
Fulfilling a request.
Yeah, a request. Sorry, it's like a contract fulfillment type. So I have 2 of this item on level 2. I have 1 of this item on level 1. And hence I fulfill this request. So what happened? I'll get 2 money.
Yep.
The left-hand side one, plus the level of the hammer. So you can see here the level of hammer is level 1. Sorry, not the level. The money that this level brings.
Yes.
So this is actually a dial. So you can move it around as you increase it. It worth more. So I get 5.
Yep. And then that card. Sorry.
And then I'll do this action. Hang on, is that correct?
I can't remember.
The gather action. Do you want to check? No, like. No? Yes or no? Let me just double check my other requests because it usually comes. See, there's like other actions, other bonuses.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Mhm.
And then I do gather. So what's the maximum? I think there's a maximum of these.
There's no maximum in this box, but there is a maximum in these boxes, which is based on how many. I forget the number, but it's based on how many slots will sit in there.
Yeah. Okay. I think 7 or something like that.
I think it's
Okay.
less than that. I feel
Yeah.
like
Okay.
it's 4.
Done. All right.
All right, and the materials you spent go back to here.
Yes. Thank you. And that's done. I fulfilled this request. Hooray! Hooray!
Okay. Slide these down and go.
Hey! Is Rachel here? Beach day. Oh, fun. Where are you going, Rachel? I mean, you don't have to tell us, but like somewhere in Melbourne. I want to check something here as well.
Okay, weather. So hopefully this is a cloud. It's not. It's sun.
Ah. Oh, I think you like sun, no?
I do like sun. I was hoping for clouds so that this would happen. It would
yeah.
advance the building queue.
Yeah.
But that's all right. It's sun. So I get to plant something with sun. I'm going to plant these 3 strawberries. So I might plant them here. So this is an interesting position for me. I'll show you on my board. If I flip this over, it will give me enough crops to gain the
4.
green thumb.
Limit is 4. Sorry.
It will give me enough crops to get the green thumb skill. That would mean that every time it's cloudy and I choose the action in the row, I get to plant something. The downside is that I'm giving up potentially like $9 worth of stuff. But you know what? If we fail a goal early on, it's not going to hold us back that badly.
No, it's not that bad,
it's not
actually.
going to drop
Yeah. If you have other things that's better to do, then we could. I'm with you there. So you have my full support, Farmer Tarrant.
Okay. I would therefore like to
I'm going to blame him when we lose.
I would like to, you can't lose.
Yeah.
I would like to hire these workers then, or these sprites.
I was going to advance this. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine. Ah, excellently cheated. I really need to refine more. I do actually need these dice. Should we build the trading, whatever we can
The
afford?
general store.
Yeah, general store do we have?
Yeah, let's build a general store.
Because this will give us another sprite dice, which actually is handy for me. Do you want to?
Yeah.
We already gave up on the objective, right?
I mean, we've got 5 more days to figure it out.
Okay, so let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to build this. I'm going here. This is the building action and giving up 2 income.
Yep.
1 cog. What's that cog again?
Production.
And 1 food.
Yep.
And this is built. So what we get
Well,
is...
it's not built. It's in the construction queue.
Sorry, in the construction queue. And that's construction 1. It has got 1 in it. Sorry, let me just go here. It's got 1 in it. And this is going to give us this, or when it's built, it's going to give us the sprite dice and one of these 2 resources. Sorry.
And it's going to unlock some other things that we'll show you. But we need the building advance icon to come up.
Yeah.
And it's going to come up on some of these weather cards.
Yeah.
So don't worry, it's going to be built this season.
And we have enough space. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this player board, this tray is awesome, and it's not just because it looks good, but it's functional as well. So I'm so happy with this player board.
All right. So the character action I'm going to do, I'm going to tend to these strawberries. There we go. And while I'm here, I'll also do a worker action, which is going to be to plant another crop. So I'm going to pay 1. And I'm going to plant these strawberries. And this is now the only place I can legally fit it. All right?
Me?
And I'm out of money.
No.
Penniless farmer.
Okay, first I'm going to restock this one. This one. Restock. In the back. And secondly, I will... resolve my skill, which is none, and then I will get a material, which is... I don't even have 3 in here. What's going on?
You need to sell more. You need to...
Yeah. And then I will refine. So I will refine this. I want to refine this. Yeah, I want to refine this. It's like I really need this one to move this along faster. And then I'm gonna do this one, which is... let's just get this one again, because I need... do I need it? Level? Yeah, I need it. Yeah, done. Oh, can I actually refine... Can I? Oh, no, that's the last one, isn't it? The worker action, because if I have it here, then that would be out. Yeah, it's trying to cheat. Never mind.
Okay. All right, end of...
I use weather card to decide between 2 choices. Oh, like the hidden... Yeah, Manami says the hidden compartments is awesome. Very cute.
Yes. And by the way, there are some envelopes as well that will come out later on.
Yeah.
Not in this play, but as you do stuff.
Yeah, secret. Right.
Okay, this comes back as a 1.
What's everyone been playing this weekend? Let me know in the comments. I want to know what's you've all been doing. Stacy say, Stella, how many times you played? How boys like the openness of the game? We probably played like 3 times, but that was like in the incorrect rules. It was very bad. We admitted it at the start. It's not the end of the world, but so I was like a little bit like, is this correct? Am I doing it correct? Am I doing it wrong? So yes.
All right. So
we reset it now. Yeah. Sorry.
So we've got rain.
Yep.
Nothing happens here from rain, but we've got building advancement.
Ooh.
So
yay.
now the chapel's going to move up to 3. And the general store
is built! Hooray! Gugong is great. Keyforge. Have we played Keyforge?
Not Keyforge, no. That's not the one that's part of Keyflower series, is it? It's a different one.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we either gain a food or a culture.
Maybe... So we can probably still fulfill the goal. It depends on who's
I'm
gonna
not,
pay.
I'm not going to pay. I'm going to be, well.
Sorry, everyone. So it depends. Like, culture is cheap for me. Food is cheap for you. So, and they're at the same level at the moment. So it depends who wants to spend the money for it. I mean, I have 8, so maybe culture, because then I can potentially, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. And then the dice. Just roll it in.
Yep.
3, amazing. And now this is permanent. Another action space.
And now with the general store open, we can
pay 3 to do another character action.
Yep.
And look at this.
We also now have access to the tavern, the post office, and the monument.
This is so cool. This is like a tech tree. Oh, you open something and another one's open. So you can look at what you want at the end and then, okay, I choose to build this because I want that one. Something like that.
Again, anyone who's played a Sandbox video game will recognize that.
Hi, that's Yoda from Twitch. Solo. Okay, Stacey played Solo this weekend. Aquatica, Coffee Roaster, Palm Island. Nice. Oh, Zytok. Veil of Eternity. We've been playing Veil of Eternity on Board Game Arena. It's great. We've got the copy of the game. Actually, we're gonna release the video of Veil of Eternity soon in this channel, so stay tuned or not. Okay, Key Fortune to play deck. Right. Team Cosmic, always do Meeple University homework. Watch the Sonic roll, how to play 3 times. Oh, on the Dice Tower. Yay! White Castle is great. Okay, where are you going?
All right, I'm heading to the Longhouse, and I'm going to get a skill.
I have a rant. I wanna release this ranting a bit later. Not bad, you rant.
All right, so for my skill,
yeah,
right, board, I've just harvested these 3 ready crops, $10 potentially worth. I'm just casting it away so that I can get green thumb, which costs that. Sorry,
I should have put this dice from my board to the middle because it was 1. Roll until there's at least 1. I keep rolling 0. It's so sad. 2. Sorry, Tarrant, to interrupt. Yep.
All right. So I'm going to place it here. This means that if it's cloudy, I get to plant something when I water something. Maybe I should do it with harvest. I'm going to do it with harvest. Oh dear, now I have no money to hire anyone. I haven't thought this through.
I know, Tarrant.
That's fine. What was that?
I don't know.
That was my board action. Now I get to choose my alignment for this particular one. So I'm going to choose this. And I'm going to water. Tend, as it's called. And then for my worker action, I'm going to plant.
Nothing. It's like showing Tarrant something funny. All right.
Okay.
Done?
Done.
Me! So I really need to get this done. I really need to hire this sprite worker. So I'm gonna... Oh no! I don't need money. But I'm desperate for it. Okay, I pay 2. I have to go there sometime. Sorry. So I'll go there to pay 2 to take this one. I need to go there sometimes to buy culture. We need 2 more to win. No. Yes, 2 more to win. So I'll take that. Now back to my board. Where is it? Yeah. Oh look, you know, I'm gonna just restock or sell. I can't sell it because I've got nothing here. So I have to restock. Unfortunately, I only have 1. And the next one is resolve skill. Out of these, because I do oh, that's actually what lines?
It's whatever you hired.
That one. So that is my alignments, which is one of these. I want to do this one. Can I do this one, Tarrant?
You can do that one anyway.
I want to do it again twice.
No.
Okay. Then I will do... What do I need? What do I really need? I need this. Oh, I need this one. You know what? I'm going to work out on the one of these. It doesn't matter. I'm going to sell this anyway because I need money, and I think that's one way to do it, to achieve it. Right? Yep. And then I gather, which is only 1. What do I even bother putting it in?
To demonstrate.
Yeah. And then I refine material, which I want to move. I really need money, Tara. You know what? I'm gonna sell this one here later because I can do this action again.
Yes, it lets you get a little bit of an engine going, refining
Correct.
through step 2.
Yeah, this one. And then discard this of the same one into the bag. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully next time I'll show you how this works. All right,
All right.
excited. So jump to 2, put it there. Ah,
It just kind of went plop.
like plop.
All right, I slide these along.
I love the water action, lol. Mark a good farmer and refiner to be able to hire workers. Yes, it's correct.
All right, day 6, weather.
Green
It's
thumb.
sunny. So we've got rain, sun. It's possible that we'll get a production if it's cloudy next, which is a pretty good chance. It advances the building queue again, so it's a good day for building. There we go.
And we have the space for it if it's available, and it gives us good stuff. It's actually give us food. So, anyways, okay.
Okay. My plan is to harvest, so I'm going to go on an adventure because it doesn't matter to me what comes up, and I also can't afford anything.
Yeah. Okay. I can only buy 1 material per action, right? This one.
I don't remember actually.
Because I need 4 money.
I have a feeling you can buy multiple there. I haven't done it all that often actually.
I don't have money though. Like how? Oh, I can just go there to get 1 money. It's like 1 measly money. Money is not easy in this game.
You can buy as much stuff as you want for a single action. All right, so a meow from above. A sudden pitiful cry from above startles you on your walk. Peering into the branches, you spy what looks like a little calico who's gotten herself into trouble. She's too high and doesn't know how to get down. The cat has drawn the attention of a small crowd of wood golems, who look on with trepidation. What should we do, they ask. A. Enlist the wood golem's aid. They are small, but they surely know how to scale a tree. B. Climb the tree and rescue the cat yourself. What do you reckon? Getting in a tree.
You know what? We get audience to pick. Okay, let's do this. So while we explain something else, audience, do we want to enlist the wood golem's aid? They are small, but surely they know how to scale a tree. So the first answer, that's A, or B. Climb the trees and rescue the cat yourself. So the first thing come up. Ding. Oh, hello. The pickle, but the is spelled T-E-H.
Tapical.
Huh?
Tapical.
Oh, tapical. Or tapical. That is T. Oh, there you go. The first one is actually B. All right, David say B, which is...
Yeah, rescue the cat ourselves.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, typical agrees. Okay.
Depends on the study or not. That's a good point. See, everyone's agree. Let's do that.
All right. If it is raining, subtract 1 from the result of the roll.
No.
B. Climbing the tree is not too difficult. Getting the cat down is another problem. Turns out you need the sprite's help anyway. Roll all of the sprite dice. If any results are equal to 3...
Wait, is it only on the tower?
On the tower, yes.
Yeah.
If any of the wood golems... if any of the results are equal to 3, the wood golems help you bring down the cat. And if you're successful, then the sprite dice are increased.
3!
3. But the reward doesn't matter because it's already 3.
So what else do we get?
That's it. We got to turn that from a 1 into a 3.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yay! Thank you, everyone. What? All right. Okay.
Shall I do the rest of mine and
sure.
then you do yours?
Yeah.
Right, so that was a villager thing, but it doesn't matter because I'm picking this. So I'm going to harvest these strawberries. That will gain me. No, I won't because. I'm not going to do that because it's not cloudy yet. I want to harvest when it's cloudy. So, but I actually can't afford much or anything, to be honest. So I'll tend. I'm going to tend to these beans. There we go. There we go.
Stardew Valley theme song. All right. I will restock or sell, but this time I think I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell this one. I don't need this right now, so I'm gonna get money. I'm desperate for money as well, so I'm gonna get 1 money for this action and this action. So by reselling, which is actually this action, is I'm getting 1 money and doing this action. This action. So this is actually going to here. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not sure anymore.
I didn't think so.
See, this is like there's so many things
in your bag.
Oh, that's actually good. Oh, okay, yes. We played wrong again before. No one needs to know that except the whole thing. Well, in this stream, so that is the. And then now I'm doing this. I can do this, Tarrant.
Yes.
I will do this, refine this way, and then discard this to my bag.
Now, of course, if you do want to draw more cards, you can sell from this slot. But I think you're trying to get a skill.
Correct. And then, what else am I doing? Resolve the skill.
You have no skill.
Correct. Not yet. Gather material. I have 3 now. Hooray!
Right.
And then I will refine material, which is I can move this one to here.
Level 3.
And then I discard this to my bag.
Yep.
I need this level 3. Look, it is.
Did you forget? You forgot to take an action.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to take the action there. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna finish this one first. Is that okay? Finish this one.
As long as you take an action that's the right alignment.
Yeah. Okay. I will do that. And then with that, I'll move this one that looks like boot, but it's actually not boot.
It's leather.
Leather. Sorry.
It's unformed boot.
Okay. Yes. There. So the move from here. Where is mine? To move from here to here, you don't need to discard extra material. But move the next step, you need to discard material from here. Now on the main board, so I need to do an alignment of blue, and I actually want to go here to get 1 money. That's it. I really need to get 10 money so I can afford to buy 2 cultures. So I've got 8, so that's not too bad. That's it.
All right.
That was my plan all along. I promise. Take this. This 2 becomes 1. 2 becomes 1.
And it's cloudy, so a couple things now happen.
Camel.
Very exciting here. So
Ooh.
We've got rain, sun, cloud. Rain, sun, cloud is good for the town's production. So
Yay.
that goes up, and we've still got something at 0, which
That's
is good.
good.
Otherwise, it was going to hurt us with this goal.
With this goal.
Okay. It's cloudy, so nothing happens for me, the farmer. I only care about the sun, and all the sun has happened for summer. And the card has an event on it, so it's time to read another event.
Okay, everyone listen. Maybe we'll ask you, maybe no.
So, about the tribes.
Yeah.
Fix, F-Y-X-X. This is a sprite. Greets your group and apologizes for the confusion with Ponk. He got overly keen. We sprites are secretive and don't warm to outsiders easily. Fix taps herself on the chest. Well, not all of us. Sorry for not warning you. She then explains there are 6 sprite tribes, of whom some have uncertainties about humans being here. Fix suggests you find a way to show them your good intentions. So we shuffle in events 4 through 7. We're going to start learning about the different tribes of sprites in these events. So we'll shuffle these ones up. And based on our meeting there, we want to show our good intentions. We want to remember that when these events come along. All right. To the round. So I definitely want to harvest this round because I can plant stuff for free when I do that. I have no money, so I can't take an action which costs anything. Do you mind if I just go and get the $1 at the Longhouse? I do need a little bit of money.
What do you need it for?
Buying stuff. Do you need the money more? You can take it if you want. We are up to round 7. So if you need to,
I can sell one thing. I'm going to sell it here so I can get 2 money, and then that should be enough. Yeah.
Okay.
I can, yeah, you can get it.
All right. Go to the longhouse, get a coin.
Oh.
Then on my board, I will harvest. I'll harvest these strawberries for $4. So now I'm up to 5. And I get to plant these sweet potatoes for free. I'll put them
We
here.
have Mr. Potato here, so hello.
I'll put them up here. I need to make sure I've got space for my beans when they get constructed or planted, as farmers call it. And I have no one.
Trading some wood for a kitten sounds like a great idea. Great! I'll show up on the... Hey, David, that's like eclectic camel. David has got social media as well, mostly on Twitch, also on YouTube. Yeah.
You okay?
Yes. I'm going to go to... Oh, no.
And again, there is no set sequence here.
Yeah. I do want money. I do need to spend this eventually, which I'm going to have to do next time. Ooh.
So in answer to Patrick's question, you can play different jobs. You can swap between jobs, between seasons. So each season, each set of 9 turns is a little sub-turn. And if you want to just pack up this character and go and grab another one and play that other character for the next season, that lets you experience the entire game.
Look, I really want... I need 2 more money. I need to sell. And that means that I have to do refining so I can sell high amount. I think I should be okay. I'll just go to anywhere. I would have gone there. I don't want to go to adventure just in case. Just in case it actually is change my alignment. Does that make sense? Yep. But the thing is, once I buy the resources, I have 0 money to hire dice, which means that it's going to further hinder my action, but we'll see. I can also go to the middle without actually doing the action if I don't want to.
That's true. You can just go there for the alignment. Yeah.
Is there anything useful, Tarrant, that I could go?
Look, not really. Except if you want to hang on to your money.
How do you get 5 again? Oh, because you buy
some strawberries.
Yeah, because you buy stuff. You need that 1 money, don't you? I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna go there without doing anything because I really need the money. So, and then I straight away do my character action, which is sell, restock or sell. I'm gonna sell this, but I'm gonna go there first. So I'm gonna restock. Restock from here, which is, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I think I've got what I want. I'm gonna get this one, restock, and then I will resolve skill, which is none, and then I will gather material, and then I will refine material, which is that one. And I know I need to do this, but then I kind of like want to sell it. What do you think? Should I sell? Should I just like push it not selling? Because how many
worst
more...
thing that happens is we get whatever negative effect is on this.
How many rounds do we have?
There's 2 more turns.
2 more turns. Oh, I don't need this right now. All right, I need to get the main, but this might be a good, maybe bad idea. Oh dear, Tarrant. Okay, I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell. So as my worker action thing, I want to sell, which is I'm gonna put it in one of these, and then I do the sell action instead, and I gain 2 money. Actually, by selling that, I can sell another one.
Sure.
Which is this one, which is gaining a card.
But to sell that one, it has to be this slot.
What do you mean sell this one?
To sell the... I always think it's a cow. It's a curio. To sell that, it has to be this action.
Oh, so I can't sell this one anyway.
Not yet. Not unless you did it as your... Not unless you aligned to orange and did it as your...
Okay, let's not sell this time. It's not actually a good idea to sell anyway. I'm going to do this one instead. So I was refine here. Did I just refine this one?
I thought you did.
Okay, I forgot to discard this. Right. And then I'll do this. We'll do this one. Hopefully I didn't actually cheat it. And then I'll discard this. Okay? Done. Is that it?
That's it.
So I can sell next time. And this goes back.
Yes.
Only 2.
It's not bad.
Yeah, cool. 2 more rounds. I don't think we can do this unless if we get food somehow.
Yeah,
Is this co-op? Yay! Hannah! Yes, it is co-op.
Okay.
Don't forget to put your 2 pennies back, Stella. That's correct. Thank you. Accidentally almost cheated.
All right, cloudy again.
Yeah.
So it has. Sorry, I'll do it in the correct
Order.
So nothing here, nothing on my board. So yes, this is going to advance. So 1 more building advancement, and we're going to have a chapel in the town, and another sprite die, and another food.
Should have
Pretty
got the food before. Oh well.
But can't guarantee that's going to happen.
Yep.
This.
That's actually
round.
true. We can't exchange money, right? You can't give money to me. Pretty sure.
Correct.
Not yet.
Our
Anyway.
our money is our own.
Oh.
Money is
Yeah.
our own. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
I want to build some equipment.
Do you?
I want to build some equipment.
Are you going to go to the 1 space? The 1 money space? This one?
I don't have to. No.
So I can go there and then gain 1 money?
Yeah.
I need 1 more money and then I can just sell this thing. But I don't have dice, but I can do my character actions to sell. Yes?
Yep. I will go here and I'm going to hire these villagers for 2.
Okay, now I think I know what to do. Here we go. Where is my thing? Yeah. So as first I can restock or sell. I want to sell. I want to sell this one. This is actually it's giving me 2 money. Yay, I have money. And this is another sell. So I want to sell this one for 1 money. All of a sudden I have money. And I get this action, which is refining. So this goes back to the bag.
Yep.
And refining means moving this along. So I'll move this along. I'll move this along here. And then discarding this to the bag.
Okay.
Next one is to resolve my skill, which is none, and then gather material. Oh, more than 3 this time. I just like drop everything. 1, 2, 3. Got lots of materials here, and then I'm going to use this soon. I really enjoy this game, by the way, everyone. Just Sandbox. Gather materials and refine materials. So I will refine. Let's refine one of these to the next level. Do I need this high? No, I don't need it this high for my thing. I'm just gonna go this one here. Okay. I think that's done. You.
Cool. I'm on villagers. I'm going to harvest again because it's cloudy and that benefits me. So I'm going to pay these beans, grab myself 4 Mythwind dollary dues. And then it's cloudy, so I get to plant something.
Nice. For free because that's the free one. Otherwise you have to pay.
Yep, I shall put them, planning ahead, I'll put them here. So you can see I haven't taken the other thing I can do with the harvest action is clear some of this other stuff off my board. And I'm not going to be doing that this season, but it's going to become more important later as I'm going to try to do things more quickly. All right.
Pair is so subjective. Hello, Pair. This is a cooperative game, so we both win or lose together.
All right, now I'm going to use my villager die to build some equipment. So I'm going to build some basic equipment. I'm going to spend 5. And I'm going to get some sprinklers. So here we go. This costs me 5. And it requires 1 I like the thought of it needs one livestock to run the sprinkler. It's like an ox walking around the sprinkler, rotating it so that it sprays everything. What this will mean is that when I take the tend action, I can also sprinkle water on one adjacent tile to the sprinkler.
That is cool.
That is
That is
so
cool.
hopefully I can show that next time.
Yeah.
There's all these things we can do here. So yeah, sprinkler. After you perform the tend action, tend one crop in a field adjacent to the sprinkler. So it doesn't even have to be adjacent tile. It's just a crop that is in the field. So a beans that goes here, for example, is in the field adjacent to that. Okay?
Yep. What is like that? All right, and around.
I was summarizing.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
In like grammar, right?
Everyone knows one. All right. All right. Last day. And it's raining.
This last day, well, allow my last chance. Can I go first? I have to go there.
We have to resolve an event first.
Oh.
So about to meet some sprites.
I've got the money now.
All right, event 7.
Yeah.
So, rock golems. We've already met the wood golems. Now we've got rock golems. So, rock golems are rumored to live in caves and ravines. Strange rock formations are an indication that rock golems have been at work. While exploring the hills, rock golems appear behind your group. They wordlessly watch you build rock cairns, observing how you work as a team. If the current value of all sprites exceeds villagers, which it does, shuffle in event 53. Okay, event 53. So that's going to go in. The rock golems are going to do something based on what we just achieved. Then we set this card aside. When you have resolved events 4 through 7, shuffle in event 8. Put that over there. And it also says to shuffle adventures 11 through 20 into the adventures deck. So I dropped some adventures on the floor.
Some adventures. That'll be fine.
So there we go. These are adventures 11 through 20. So we have this adventure covering cards, or just shuffle those in. More stuff becomes available.
Yay, because it was like quite thin in the event deck there.
Yes.
Because we hardly go adventuring this time.
All right.
Yep.
I will pick up the adventures off the floor.
Thank you, Tarrant.
You take your action.
All right, I'll take my action. I'll definitely going there because that's the plan. So I paid 10. And
2 culture.
to culture. So if anyone increase that, we'll lose the game. That resolves at the end of this round, right?
Yep.
I mean, this is 9. Sorry, 9. The 9th round, not 10 yet. Okay. Maybe.
I'm gonna go here and hire this.
Yep. Now resolve our board action.
You wanna go first?
Do you know what you're gonna do?
Okay,
I'll do it first then.
I'll work it out.
Restock or sale. You know what? I'm probably gonna restock. It's just like this is already super full, but I'm gonna restock because I don't want to sell this. Restock. I have no skill. Gather material. What else do you need to gather? Got all the things I need, right? No, you know what? I'm gonna get this one. It's always handy to have this one, I think. A lot of this requires this. And then I want to refine material. I need to refine. This goes there, and then I'll discard this to bag. That's it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aligned with the sprites. I'm going to plant initially. Sorry, I forgot to reset my crop board.
I'm aligned to the sprite, but you know, I don't have the sprite dice anyway.
Right, so I'm going to plant. It will have to be these strawberries because I have no...
I'm glad that you didn't go adventuring because adventuring may, who knows, will give you income, resource, and then we'll stuff.
Yeah, I'd have to spend it or something.
Yeah.
I mean, no, because then I would have to have used construction to spend it all on a tavern. All right, so I'll build the strawberries or plant them as I keep forgetting that I'm a farmer. then I will do worker actions. So I'll put this one here to tend. So I'm going to tend to those strawberries, flip them over.
This last round.
And utilize my sprinklers to flip over these beans. And then I'm going to use the worker die to harvest the beans. I'll harvest the strawberries actually. I was very quick on those strawberries, and that will give me 3 colours.
That's it.
That's it.
End of season, end of round.
These come back. And we go to the end of the season. So let's go to the rule
step
book,
by
make
step.
sure I remember every step.
We did play a while back.
This happens less frequently, of course.
Yeah.
So end of season actions. There are some actions out there in the game that have a little calendar like this.
Wait. Yeah, there you go.
So these get resolved at the end of each season. So we don't have any of those. Nothing happens there. Next, we resolve the goal. So as we had said, the highest town resource must be 4 higher than the lowest.
Which we have. Yay! This one.
That here. So we flip this over. There's one that is success and remove the card from the game. And there's one that's failure. You suffer a small penalty and shuffle
it's not
it back.
shown.
Yep.
So the top one success.
Success, failure. So success, each character gains $5.
Hey, that's a really good reward. I'm glad.
Then this is removed from the game and gold card 12 is shuffled in.
Does it say gold card 12? Okay.
Alright, so here's all our goals. We shuffle that in.
Nice.
Then we draw the top 2 gold cards.
What a cozy game. Exactly. Team Cosmic is correct.
We draw the top 2 gold cards and we
Wait.
choose...
Where are you going? In there? There?
Draw the top 2 and we choose which one we want. So we can either, for the next season, go with food must be 2 or higher. It's 5 or higher in a 3 or 4 player game. Or we could go with each character must go on 1 adventure.
One adventure is this one, right?
It's pretty fun. That'll start to open stuff up.
Yeah.
Each character.
I mean, they both are pretty... Yeah, let's do that. Each character must go on 1 adventure. That's fun. It's easy to do.
Okay. And then that's where we use these tokens. We keep track of what we've done. Then we would reset the weather deck. Shuffle all these up. Very simple. We go to the next season. So we were in spring. This is flipped over. It's now summer. The income is going to go up or down based on one cloudy day. Really?
Oh, yeah.
So that's fun. And for me, I'm looking for rain in summer. I get free watering, free tending. And this is the point at which we can save the game.
Yeah, we'll show you about
first.
I'm going to let you know how to enter. Give you a last chance. One of the last chances.
Yeah, so we're done. That's what we're showing you today. So to enter the giveaway, which is for US, Canada, EU, UK, with thanks to open our studio, head to meepleuniversity.com/giveaway, enter the password, which for some reason is Tarrant, all in caps.
I set it up.
Details there, and you'll go in the running to win a copy of it.
Yeah.
Which we'll draw very shortly.
Which thank you to Open L Studios, and we'll send the game straight to you.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. So let us quickly talk about what we haven't seen.
And set up. Save up.
We'll show you a couple. I'll just show you quick things we haven't seen on these characters. So I'm pretty sure we saw most of. I started building equipment. I didn't start clearing my board. At the end of each season, stuff's going to grow back. So that's not very good. And there's other skills in here, higher level skills, higher level equipment. That is going to come later. On your side, I think the only thing we didn't see was how to level up your reputation.
Oh, yes. You can do that while I check something else.
Yes, so in your, as you start to construct these, you're going to increase your reputation in hammers, but to do that, you need to take this action, this little star, which means you sell something out of this far column. Once you do that, you're going to start to move these dials up and gain more money. All right.
All right, let's save. So I'm going to
let's
save
save.
this one. So this is a completed request card. I'm going to put it on the request deck face up. All equipment's there. All the materials stays in the bag. And this, ta-da! And I have like so much, but I'm going to just like, it's enough still. Look. And then put it like so. Join. And then this actually goes back there. This is not fulfilled yet. Money goes there. And that's it. Basically, it is saved. No, I will have to flip this.
Yep. There's a couple things you
Where's the lead?
reset with your cards. Lead is down here.
Thank you very much, Tarrant.
Okay.
Thank you.
On my side, I return the farmer thing. I put all my coins, my unused livestock.
I don't think my book goes in it. Does it? No. My book.
No.
Yeah.
This thing, I can put all of my crops out of my bag.
That's in the tower. Where do you put it?
All that stuff goes in here. And there we go, the farmer is saved.
So we have 2, 2, and 2.
So we have this little divider here. That way we can keep what we've got separate from what we don't. And then this stuff just...
Technically we don't have this, but that's like whatever.
And this stuff just slots right in. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. And then this one is available.
So these...
I mean, that can be checked anyway at any time in the rulebook, I believe.
Correct. So this is just a little bit of...
Do you want to put it there?
There was one piece of housekeeping that I wanted to do here, which was this was our set aside event. So I'm just going to put that on top of the other events.
Do you want to put it there?
Sure. Put that on there. Those are the currently availables. There we go.
That farmer don't look happy, lol.
Save them. Our minis go back into the box. And
this is the envelope that Tarrant was talking about.
Yes.
Unopened. Ding, ding, ding.
Got our bags in here.
And the different characters. Show me the other characters, please, Tarrant.
Yes, I'll do. Oh, I left some of my.
Oh,
out.
yeah. So that is that's the other character, which
These
is
are
we
other two
have
characters.
the merchant, and the ranger. Oh, it's cool. It's like I'm enjoying this crafting character. That's some like upgrading. It just feels satisfying. But at some point, I'll switch again to the other ones. Yeah.
Yep. So the ranger goes on, gets equipment, and goes on. Where are I? The ranger gets equipment and goes on multi-day expeditions, and the merchant buys and sells and manages an economy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Very satisfying game. Very feel productive, satisfying, and in this card game. So let's draw. Let's draw. Hopefully you've been enjoying this. Next weekend we will be playing live Inventors of the South Tigris, which is the new game on the South Tigris series, the third one of the South Tigris series by Gaffel Games. We'll also have giveaway. The giveaway would be a pledge of the game. So it is going to Kickstarter very shortly, I think mid next week. And we will be playing. And I'm hoping that Shem Phillips will be back to hang around the chat if you have any questions for the game or anything really.
Yes.
And I will tonight, or aka Sunday morning US time, I will publish my short and sweet video with parody on Inventors. Stay tuned if you want. If not, doesn't matter. I really thank you're here. All right, let's do this, Tarrant. Let's draw. Are we going to draw from the ball?
Lucky balls. Yes. How many entries do we have?
It wasn't updated. Let me refresh it. I think 79 last time I checked. I'll show you all. 79?
79.
Let me set it up here as well. So there are 90 balls in here. And then so we draw something that is not within 79. We'll redraw and we draw some somebody that is not from don't say yet, sorry. Not from US, Canada, UK, and Europe. Then we draw again.
Yep.
Let me share this first. Before we start, Tarrant. Tarrant gets so excited. She's like, oh, I just want to do this. I just want to play this game after. Yeah, this is it. So we have 79 entries. Okay, ready, Tarrant?
Yep. Is the one that just popped out? Is that the one?
Which one?
I just spat one out just before.
No.
Very quick. All right, it goes again. No one saw the number.
No, I didn't know what the number was. No. So loud. And the winner is number. We have a winner. Maybe.
Number 5.
Did you get in early? Let me have a look. Number 5 is. Why is it there are 2 number 5s?
No, there's 2 number 6s.
Sorry, not 2 number 6s. Oh my gosh, and there's no number 5.
All right, we're gonna have to.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to flip a coin between the 2 number 6s. I think.
You reckon?
Is that the fair way to do it?
All right, everyone in the chat probably. Hi, beyond that. There it goes. Sorry, Jessie was like, no. So once is Jessie. Oh, JC, thanks for I think JC is helping us with the yes. Jesse's thank you so much for supporting our channel as a premium YouTube subscribers.
All right.
How is it possible?
So they will have the same timestamp.
Yeah.
All
okay,
right.
that's
What we'll do, we'll put the 5 back in, and we'll say.
Okay. Let's leave it to the leave it to the audience.
No, we won't leave it. What we'll do.
No. As in, like, how are we gonna solve this equally?
No, I've got a plan.
What?
So I'll put it back in.
Yeah.
Odd numbers will be. We'll draw one more. Odd numbers for Jesse, even numbers for Richard.
Sorry, what was that? Odd number?
Odd numbers for Jesse, even numbers for Richard.
Okay, whichever one. Wait, stop. I think there's a good suggestion. Miles said that 5 for Jesse next in the list, which is correct. So, look. I think that's actually good. Wait, stop.
No, we're going to draw again. We can't.
Yeah, so 5 is Jesse. 5 because it's that order.
Odd is Jesse, even is Richard.
Okay, fine. Odd is Jesse, even is Richard. Alright, there you go.
71. It's Jesse.
It's Jesse anyway, all along. Jesse, congratulations. You want a copy of Mythwind? Let me just double check the country. I'm pretty sure I've checked it.
Oh yeah, that could have resolved the whole thing.
Yes, Canada. Is it?
They were both valid countries.
There's both valid countries. So
there we go.
Congratulations. You want a
Congratulations,
copy of
Jessie.
Mythwind, and I will email you after this. And please do check your email. I'll need your details so I can forward to Open L Studio. This one. Where's the logo here? Open L Studio. Open L Studios. Sorry, here. Open L Studios.
There we go.
It was fate. Yeah, it was fate for sure. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much for chatting with us. And oh wow, that is great.
There's a picture, and there's a map that also comes with it.
That looks so cool. Thank you so much again, everyone, for chatting and then joining with us. If you watch it not live, well, hopefully you still enjoy it. Let us know in the comments what you think of it. Hopefully you have a great day. And next weekend we will be playing Inventors of the South Star Gris. I've asked Shem on the chat, so hopefully he'll come on the chat and hang around with you all. Thanks so much, and we'll have a giveaway as well for next weekend. Bye for now. Oh, maybe there's a secret weekend, secret ending. Maybe not. Bye. Secret weekend. Secret ending. welcome to the secret ending. Congratulations if you made it this far. This is where I torture all of you. Now you regret it, and torture Tarrant, where I mentioned a very, very bad joke thanks to this book that my friend Joy gave me. But first, I do want to have a little joke based on Stardew Valley. If you watch Stardew Valley, Tarrant, why couldn't Jodie's husband go to the mountain?
He just can't. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Because the husband's actually called Kent. Well done. All right.
I'm surprised I remembered that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do as well. All right. What do you call a fake noodle?
Fettuccine.
No. Almost correct. Nice. No.
I'm happy with my guess.
Well, almost correct. The answer is an imposter. Imposter. That's it. A short one. Thanks so much, everyone.
Quick to pack up.
Quick to pack up. Yeah, this is like it's all packed up. It's because we packed up partly while we still doing the thing. Bye, everyone.